Pisces, how's it going? Welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 12th to the, no it's not, it's from the 6th to the 12th of November. Do apologise, major sort of passion going on in your relationship side, certain things to be really explored there, very vigorous and vibrant energy. It's a new cycle for you that's happening on your relationship, like a renewal of yourself, a rebirth of yourself and your vigor into the relationships. On your financial side, it also looks very sort of powerful, very joyous, very passionate as well. That things that are coming through, amazingly passionate. This is going to turn out, this is looking like for me, amazing reading for you. There is sort of certain complications that are going on, and I think that's more within you and what you've lived in the past, rather than sort of what is going on around you. It's sometimes we get in the way of just allowing the energy through, which seems to be the case here, but we'll see. The overall energy here, you've got the brand new start for you, a new era, and we can definitely see this in your relationship side, and we can also see this in your financial side as well. A new passion, a new invigoration, or sort of an engagement of your heart and your heart's desires in the world that is around you. On your relationship side, on your karmic path, you get the Page of Swords. This is stimulating a lot of ideas. These are a lot of ideas, I think, that have been in you for a long time, according to your relationships. The question is okay, this page is learning about opening the pathway. So this is what you're doing here at the moment. You're stimulating your mind, stimulating the ideas, and this is how you're sort of cutting through the mist, trying to create sort of a connection with some other people, and a sort of connection with your life and living what you should be living. And the universe here is bringing in this beautiful star card as well. With these stimulating ideas and this sort of energy there that's going through, I think you're also sort of provoking a lot of dreams. And I think these aspirations in regards to relationships, it's not sort of like, I want this person here. It could well be for some of you, but I think this is a case for a lot of people. It's more of a case of, I want this type of relationship. I like this type of stimulation. And this is where your karma is getting in line with that. And once it gets in line with that, and this could have something to do with the eclipse as well that connected the crown chakra to the heart chakra. Once you get in line with that, that's when you can sort of make those progressive steps forward, going forward, and developing that with the people that you so love around you. From the past, you've got this Knight of Wands. I think you use your passion in a very beautiful way in regards to your relationships. When it really works, you love it and you invest, you have an enormous amount of fun, you stimulate a lot of things with other people that are around you. And I think you've been that sort of knight in shining armor for not only for your own relationship, but also for the relationships that concern your family, your friends, and your community that are around you. I think there's a decision that you're making here. We can see this certainly on your financial side, but even on your relationship side, I think you're deciding now to just quit any relationships that are just sort of like there to sort of, put a stick in the wheel of your bicycle, just to sort of like cause you problems. That's the sort of thing. I think within you're very conscious of that. I think this butterfly that's come out of the chrysalis is almost sort of turning around and sort of saying, I'm not taking any of that crap anymore. I'm not dealing with that. Why should I have to put up with that sort of stuff it's just so petty, and it's just stopping us having fun and everything like that. And I think this is going to be stimulating this whole new mission for you. And I think you have started it already, to be honest, certainly with the page, because the page then leads on to the Knight of Swords. You are going to be converting those ideas into reality when it regards to your relationships. It is a very passionately fast energy because you've got the Knight of Wands there as well. And this whole new sort of, it's a rebirthing in you in a sense of an attitude towards relationships where you can shake off the shackles of the past, basically. On your financial side, you get the Three of Cups on your karmic mission. it's not just a case of if it works for me, it works for everybody else. It's also a case of sort of like everybody's got to find their own, find their own sort of, moral or emotional satisfaction within what you're doing on your job and your business and your projects. And I've said, I think we saw, you had the Three of Pentacles last time, where you're connecting with other people. And here as well is you're connecting, you're socializing, you're networking in a really, really good way. And yet again, you've got another page here and a page of wands. So now you've got 2 pages on there, combining with the 2 knights on here as well. So the universe here is asking you to explore those passions and those connections, those social connections with other people. It's going to breed, it's going to open up a pathway for you in regards to your career path and your business and etc. It seems to be a case where you're opening it up through your passion. So because you're passionate about, say, like roller skating or something like that, and because you're passionate about that, you meet someone else who's also passionate about that. They tell you about a job that's going in that company and what have you. And this is what breeds your success. And you're opening your pathway through your passions. And you've coming from a place that seems to be this job offering. And I think this is what you're doing. You're exploring your passions and these connections with these new people within this new environment around you. And it could be a case of starting a business and stuff like that, where you're really invigorating or investing your heart into your financial world. In the here and now within your conversation that is within you, you get the 2 of Swords. So decisions that need to be made. I think for some of you, it could be kind of like, either you've got a new job, you've started a business, or you've started a project, and that could be like building a house, doing a YouTube channel, writing a book, or becoming a runner, a marathon runner, or anything like that. So you're gradually building up to it, and you're trying it out now. And it seems like this passion that you're engaging with needs for you to make that decision to sort of kind of going, okay, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to go forth. And I think this is a bit of a no-brainer for you. And once you make that decision, you're going to realize that you've actually got the world at your fingertips, and you can really start, planning and building this new cycle that's coming into your life. Because you've sort of said, okay, it's like the trial period is over. And I think this is what that decision is about. Has this trial period been successful enough for you to sort of say, okay, that's it. I'm sticking with this and I'm going with it. And going with the flow. And then all of a sudden you can, because on this card here, let's just see, that baton is standing all by itself. It's like achievements that you've already done. So I think this is what this Ace of Hearts is all about, Ace of Cups is all about, sorry. But you've still now got this Ace of Batons, that this Ace of Wands here, which you have there, to stimulate your passions for building something new going forward. Okay, so we're just going to do a bit of a clarification through the light seers card. Thank you very much, Pisces, for being with us. Really do appreciate it. We have the a live going out on Sunday morning, which is orientated to Australia and New Zealand times. So in the morning of the UK, GMT time. But then we're also going to do a live in the evening, which has to do with, so it tries to sort out time zones for America and Canada, as well as the UK, of course. So if you want to join in that, if you want to ask a question, you just need to be a subscriber, and that'll be of the channel, and then you can ask a question, and it's going to be about the workings of the Astroflowers, how it works and how it can help you, basically. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. Overall energies, it's been clarified by the Seven of Swords. In this new cycle, I think you're a wiser person, and I think that has to tie into that as well, sort of like not putting up with that rubbish anymore, and also making that decision there, because these two there together make that sort of make that Seven of Swords, which we have here. It is this idea of playing smart in this new world, because you've learned a lot in the past, basically. With the Page of Swords, what are these ideas and these intentions behind the relationship side here. Yes, I think these ideas are stimulating you in order to find something that's a lot more secure, a lot more that you can have a control over, or a control over your interaction within the relationships and what have you, that you're a lot more confident about, that it builds a lot more courage within you because there's a lot more confidence within your life. And yeah, you're following this pathway that you are owning it up. You've now got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. It'd be interesting to see if the Queen of Wands turns up, but whatever it is very passionate within your life. Let's see what's going on with the Star card. Tower. Yeah. Imagine if you got your ultimate dreams. It would be a Tower moment for you, wouldn't it? You know, if you got your ultimate ambitions in regards to your relationships. And I think this is a case of, because you're exploring these new avenues and these new stimulations, I think it's, if you want to go after the ultimate goal, I think you need to let go of old ways of doing things, old structures, old belief structures and stuff like that that is within you. And I think the universe is encouraging you to let go of that. We got the Three of Cups again, but this time it's on the relationship side and not on your financial side. And that ties in with the King of Wands, with the Knight of Wands. So in the past, you know, you've been connecting people and you've been using your passion to connect with people in the past. And now I think you can use that passion going forward, sort of saying, I'm not going to get involved with people that are not really looking out for my interests as much as their own. You know, it's a way of sort of saying, you know, I'm not going to be passionate about a situation if I don't get the returns. And I think that's dawning on you in regards to your connections with other people that are around you. And you get the Empress card there. I was wondering if there was the Emperor out there. There isn't. But you get the Empress card here. And I think this is where you can walk away from situations that are a little bit petty, that, as I said, sort of trying to put, you know, sort of like trip you up, as it were. You are now very confident within your emotions that you can create a whole new emotional and relationships scenario around you. Not just a one-to-one, but also sort of in the collective, within family, community, and what have you, and friends. And this new mission that is coming up for you, which is by these stimulating ideas, you're going to make sure, and I think this is what the playing smart is all about as well, you're making sure that it works for you in this new mission. If you don't make sure it works for you, I think it's going to be difficult for you to implement it going forward. And I think in order for it to work for you, there is this sort of walking away from the petty, some of the petty relationships around you that just doesn't really help out. With the Three of Cups, you get the Judgment cards. Yes, rising to the occasion. This is what your karma is sort of saying, is being, you know, going through that ascension moment, stepping up a gear, taking it to another level, within connections with your work colleagues, or connecting your business with other businesses in a very fun way. It could be doing a fair, doing an exhibition and stuff like that. Exposing your business to other businesses in order to sort of like get more business. And I think it's going to be really big fun for you. And with the Page of Wands, you get the Magician card. Explore and experiment with your passions. That's what the universe is trying to say to you here. And as you explore and experiment, that's when you can start manifesting things and seeing how it works for you. Seeing how these connections work for you as you connect with other people. With that Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, there's nothing but abundances really within your financial side. I think it's because this offering that came into your life, and I think we did see it in the past, this offer that came into your life is actually going to bring you the rewards that you so desire. It's going to bring you a lot of confidence as well within life. But what is this decision? As I said, I think it's a decision to sort of like you've been through this trial period. Are you deciding to sort of, you know, stay with the job and go ahead and go forth? You get the Five of Swords with it. Yeah, I think this is bizarrely enough, I think this is a no-brainer decision. I think you're creating this headache for yourself more than anything else. I think this is a case where within you, stop that petty conflict within you. That's stopping you from progressing forward. The moment you do, you should start planning for your future. And your future will be bright. Your future will be full of success once you start doing that. Because that's what you get with the Two of Wands. You get that bright future. You're planning for your success, basically, going forward. Because you've stopped that inner conflict within you. And that is a decision that only you can make. There you go, Pisces. I will see you for the live on Sunday. Don't forget to have a look at that on our community page. If you want to ask questions and etc., you have to be part of the community. That means subscribing here on YouTube. It'd be absolutely beautiful. I will see you there. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.